Hey kids, this is Princess Read-A-Lot from Kids Reading Corner 207, and today we're going to read Before John Was His Jazz Giant, a song of John Coltrane by Carole, Boston, Weatherford, illustrated by Qualls. Before John Was His Jazz Giant. To Ron and Mommy with love, to the memory of Great Aunt Tara, Coltrane's third-grade teacher, and Aunt Tara, a jazz-loving librarian. To the memory of my father, Edward Jules Qualls, with whom I shared a love of music, as always, to Selena and Izia. Before John was his jazz giant, he heard ham bones knocking in Grandma's pots, Daddy strumming the ukulele, and Mama cranking the phonograph. Before John was a jazz giant, he heard steam engines whistling past, Cousin Mary giggling at her jitterbuggers, and bone jingles tap dancing in the picture show. Before John was a jazz giant, he heard Grandpa's Sunday sermons, Mama playing hymns for the senior choir, and the scoutmaster's call to join a band. Before John was a jazz giant, he heard birds warbling at sunrise, the sobs of kinfolk at family funerals, and cheers as he marched in parades. Before John was a jazz giant, he heard big bands on the radio and the saxophone's soulful solo, blue notes crooning his name. Before John was a jazz giant, he picked up that horn, blew into the mouthpiece, pressed his fingers on the keys, and breathed every sound he's ever known into a bold new song. Before John was the jazz giant, he was all ears. The end. Thanks for listening and read lots.